We had been thinking to have a pool for a long time, but couldn't see how to do it. Normal pool would be far too big for where we wanted, and we wanted it to be undercover. And then we suddenly saw a little advertisement, and that was it.
Yeah, we've had the pool now nearly 5 years, I guess. It doesn't seem that long because we've really enjoyed using it very much, so it's been great.
I just get in, press the button and swim, and that's it. Then just get out and I'm done.
It's wonderful in the summer with the sun rising, come in here, swim, and then to have breakfast on the table behind us, fresh orange juice. It's wonderful.
Anything that's got a finite, small amount of water that you can keep with a little heater, keep heating it, is going to be brilliant. We thought maybe we could try an outside pool or maybe have a sort of a conventional indoor pool, but we didn't have the space to do that, and the great selling point for Endless Pools was very compact. The other great point was that it was also very low maintenance. So all in all, the price was right. We certainly came to the conclusion that the company was very efficient, and that suited us very well. Well, I swim almost every day. In a way, I think that's very good news, because sometimes when you buy health equipment, you use it for the first few months, and after that you tend to think, well, it's there, and you lose motivation. But with swimming you don't. So in terms of value for money, it's great. This was the big estate, and this was the workshop that supported the estate, and this was the old sawmill. I wanted a recreational side, not just a lap pool, and so I went for a slightly bigger size, so that when friends came they could enjoy it as a family. Now, I need to work out, and I used to play squash, and that really just took a lot out of me, and I can't go running. And it's the best medium for not damaging yourself, but staying fit. If I can do 10 minutes in the morning before I go to work, I've wakened up, things are looking good, and I've done my exercise, so I feel fairly self-righteous for the day. And then after a hard day in the office, I can come back and unstress by just getting in the pool and letting it all wash over me.
It's like swimming in a stream or a river with the water coming past you. It's quite a pleasant sensation. You're not having to keep turning around at the end of your pool the whole time. You just keep swimming for as long as you want.
We went and we tried it out, and I was amazed. I was really amazed at how efficient the flow of water was to keep you up and buoyant, and that you could swim against and also have fun at the same time.
When I have friends in, it's absolutely fun to actually turn up to full power and then ask them to swim from one end to the other. Very few manage it.
The swim current is more than adequate. If I put it on maximum, I can keep up with it for a very short amount of time. However, that's not much use apart from for a laugh. If you want to do some real swimming, you need to be able to keep at it for 20 minutes at a time, which is what I like to do, and I'm nowhere near the end stop on it yet.
Actually, I prefer to swim with a snorkel and mask. I have a bit of a problem with rheumatism in my neck, and I find that the movement from needing to breathe actually aggravates it, whereas with a snorkel and mask, I find I get the great exercise and it doesn't aggravate the neck problem, so I use it all the time.
It is wonderfully relaxing, and it's also excellent for loosening stiff muscles. We rent it out once a week to a physiotherapist, and he brings patients who maybe have new artificial hips or new knees or new shoulders or have been in car accidents, and they work it using the current at a very, very slow rate just to give extra resistance, and they all come out with smiling faces wanting to come again.
I use the pool to recuperate, to relax, to rest aching muscles. It's just a very relaxing alternative form of exercise.
To be able to swim regularly, and that's a really nice thing about it, is that you can feel your fitness improving almost every day that you use it. If we wanted to swim before, then it would have to be in one of the local pools.
It's busy, there are lots of people and children and lots of splashing, and it's very difficult to concentrate on your swimming, whereas here you've got your privacy, you can swim for as long as you like, the water's warm. Also the chlorine levels in a public pool, you're going to have quite a high level of chlorine, so you can smell that on your skin. In this pool, very little chlorine.
I went to a public swimming pool in the morning before work 3 or 4 times a week. It was costing me quite a lot of money, it cost me quite a lot of time, and it really, of course, wasn't my own, it wasn't as convenient.
Last week we were staying in a hotel in Switzerland where they've got a brand new swimming pool, it's lovely, but there they have a jet that you can swim against, but it just isn't the same sort of wide stream for proper swimming.
Running marathons was a bit hard on the legs, so I took to triathlons because it spreads the load and it's very enjoyable. I use my pool for training for triathlons, just a fitness fanatic really.
Yeah, quite hard work.
It was fantastic.
That was good. I mean, I think, if you're going to use this, for training, it's got a benefit there. It's got a benefit for coaching also.
It was great. You didn't feel like you were in a small area.
Very nice indeed.
That's fantastic.
Really good.
I'm really impressed actually. I've seen them around. I thought it'd be a bit weird swimming in the stream. I got used to it very, very quickly.
No, it's the first time. Yeah, that was brilliant.
The catch and entry and body positions is all very good with the mirror system. I was able to see my hand go across the centre line. I was always able to adjust that, which is something I would never normally be able to do.
In Great Britain, there isn't a great deal of, need for outdoor pools because of the weather. But people who want an indoor pool, who want to keep fit, the practicalities of it are superb.
The pool was installed by an Endless Pools installer. It was quick. One day it was an empty garage, and the next day it was, had a fully working pool in here.
We had the conservatory built first. The people who built the conservatory provided the groundwork for the pool to go into, so we had the space available, and then Andrea Cavalieri then installed the pool into the space that was already provided.
I'm one of the UK installers of Endless Pools. As an Endless Pool installer, I install the pool, I put the panels in, I bolt them together, I then put the liners together, install any plumbing fittings that are needed, I install the electric supply for the pool, I get it all up and running.
Standard installation of a standard pool is going to take 2 days. What we'll find is many customers though may have a hopper or a deeper area or some of the other options, or they may indeed want a full turnkey operation. In that case, the pool work's going to take between 3 to 5 days. I and all of our installation crews received training in the States from Endless Pools. The training involved a 3-day session with their approved training program in Philadelphia, where we went through the complete installation and all the variations possible for Endless Pools, and picked up a lot of tips along the way on the best and quickest ways to build the pools.
We installed the pool ourselves. Now, I have to say, my wife is very practical. she's a real do-it-yourselfer. I'm not. But between us, we managed okay. So I would say it's well within the remit, the skills of somebody who's got basic do-it-yourself skills.
The real issue is space, because space is at such a premium in London. So by taking out 2 plum trees that didn't give plums, we could put in a hut, and then we got our Endless Pool. I've always done do-it-yourself, DIY as we call it here, and it seemed to me this was something I could tackle myself. I didn't build a hut. We got a builder to put in the concrete slab at the base and the log cabin. but everything else I did myself. Then the actual finishings were quite important. You see we've got pictures of places that we've been swimming. One of the pictures I took about 18 months ago in Chile, so I can be swimming on my back and thinking that I'm actually in the Serrano River.
Well, the ideal choice to decorate the area around the pool was to choose tiles, because I can decorate and paint tiles myself. So we've got a view of the tractor in the fields and a cow, because the cows come right up to the fence here, and the pheasants always come in the garden. We have young children, but we knew if we got the cover, that the cover's on all the time when it's not in use, and it's really safe, it's no problem.
The kids absolutely adore playing in it. They can't get enough of it, and it's no coincidence at all that within 3 or 4 months of installing the pool, they're both swimming tremendously well.
It's a fantastic pool for children. We have very small grandchildren and they love it. Our 2.5-year-old granddaughter is a complete fish now, just adores it. Also cost us no more than the cost of Peter's parents being in a very nice residential home for a year. So if we kept ourselves that bit fitter and out of a residential home for a year, we'd pay for it.
The great thing about it, and the very pleasant surprise, has been how little it costs us to run the pool. We heat with electricity, we insulated the pool before putting it into the ground, so the running costs are really very, very modest, and the actual maintenance is very low.
We've had a conventional pool before and we spent half our lives actually trying to maintain it, so this really takes very little maintenance.
It's so easy to keep clean. It's magic. Well, strangely, I wasn't used to such good customer relations. Every time I've spoken to them, they've been most helpful. I even phone them at the weekend, because that's the time when I've got spare time to work out what to do next. And yeah, the phone was answered. So that was a very pleasant surprise.
Working with the company from the States, we've had remarkably little difficulty. The response by email or the occasional telephone call has been instant. And if ever we have needed a part, it's come express in a very, very short space of time. It hasn't been a problem to us.
Yes, we've had 1 or 2 self-inflicted disasters. One of the children put a bit of cutlery down the fan. We rang up Endis Pools and you got us a new propeller almost at once, and within 5 days we were back up and running.
We speak to all the people at Endless Pools. We're in constant communication with them about new products, new developments, about customers as well.
Customer service from Endless Pools, I would say, absolutely first rate. Find the company very friendly, very customer focused. We have a good relationship with people out there whom we tend to be on first name terms with, so it just couldn't be better.